Hey guys, now in today's video, I'm going to continue to share with you my experience with the Apple Vision Pro, as well as 3D printed accessories that you can get now for your Apple Vision Pro at a fraction of the cost of the accessories that are available online. We're talking about accessories that don't even exist because of the makers community's creativity and how they make things super convenient. Let me show you something. I'm going to turn over to the side and I want to show you what a maker made. And we're going to have links to these all in our video. Check this out. You see this little backpack in the back? This came from the 3D Maker community, and it makes carrying the Vision almost cordless. Now, having the battery in the back of your head may seem concerning, but I'll tell you, the weight distribution with this actually it helps, because right now, typically when I had my Vision, this would basically feel coming down on my face, but because I have weight in the back, it's kind of distributing a little bit better, and now it's super easy. Now, there are other 3D printable solutions that are going to give me a strap on the top, right? And it's going to also give me, those of you who don't want to have it resting in the back of the Vision, there's also holsters as well. So first, before I show you all the 3D prints that I've just created, let's talk about what my experience has been so far. Now, the Apple Vision Pro, what I call pin gate, the problem with the pin. This is a known defect. And matter of fact, I saw in Apple Vision, the beta version 1.1, there is actually something that addresses this problem where you'll be able to reset your Apple Vision Pro using your phone, right? You won't have to mail it in and you won't have to take it into the Apple Store. Now, you guys have already seen that it does not work. I've spent 3 to 4 hours in an Apple Store, and guess what? They couldn't fix it. So they had to give me a brand new one because they couldn't reset my device, even though I knew what the pin was. So, how was my experience so far? It's actually pretty great. I've been using it more and more for everything 2 to 3 hours at a time now, trying to see how it could improve my workflow or what are the benefits of having an Apple Vision Pro. And I still don't want to tell you what my feelings are about this and if everyone should get one. The first thing I will say though is this, is that at this price point, it makes it very difficult, unattainable for many to be able to pick up a device like this. Unless you're a business person, or you are a developer looking to develop for the Vision, let's say lineup, that operating system. And even then at $3,500 and something dollars, which is almost a little bit over $4,000, it is still very difficult for someone to purchase. But what I do like about this, having so many other devices, is that it is a complete operating system. So you could do a lot without requiring a PC or a Mac. Now, the one thing I have to mention, and this is one of the things that's one of the drawbacks of this solution, and I'm going to go ahead and take it off so that I can actually see you guys. And let's see, here's the release. The one thing that I'll mention about the actual Vision, and this is kind of like one of the disturbing parts, is that it has no vision at night. So one of the things I wanted to do, because I have other AR glasses, nothing that has an operating system like this on it, but I have other solutions that I've been testing and playing with. And the cool thing about it is that when we go to bed, if Nila wants to turn off the lights and she wants to go to sleep, she can, and I won't disrupt her because I am watching content, a video, maybe even using it as a productivity device, and she can turn off the light. You cannot turn off the light because the Vision will lose all tracking. Remember, it does use your hands as the interface, and the cameras have to be able to see. It doesn't look like they can see at night at all. So that means that you have to have the lights on. That is a big, big negative. So think about that. You must have the lights on in order to be able to use the Vision. And it will basically give you a low light warning. Let me see. The other thing I wanted to pick up is this. I thought maybe as a protective precaution, maybe I could keep the shield on. If you keep the shield on, it can't see either. And therefore, it's not going to work. So 2 things, no nighttime use and no cover on it because it will not work. Now, so I don't have the pin. I'm not running this with a pin at all. And I just wanted to show you, and I probably won't until 1.1. I'm signing up for the beta so I can get that taken care of. Let's take a look at some of the accessories. I'm going to put this to the side right here for a second. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up the Vision just because I am paranoid, given the cost of this guy. A couple of things. Holsters. There are a lot of different holsters, a lot of things that you can actually get that are 3D printed. And all of these prints that you see here, I printed them with Polymaker. I used ASA Polysonic, I think it is. Or Polylite. It's actually Polylite ASA. And the reason why I chose that is because I wanted something that was strong, but I also wanted something that was really light. I didn't want to add additional weight to my body given this. And especially with the one that you saw that I have behind my head, that is a very, very light print. It doesn't take up a lot of weight. It doesn't really add anything significant except for the battery on there, and that's important to me. So here's one of the prints that I printed out that's out there. It's available on Printables, and also I think it's on Bambu's also makers community, but I'll include links on the bottom for this. And it's this nice holster. So this is a great holster for those of you who are looking to maybe not have it on the band like I have. This allows you to connect it to your waist, like if it was a phone, and basically the battery slides in right here. And again, this was printed with ASA, and I printed this on a Bambu X1 carbon, right? So that's another one. And by the way, I was using different printers just so I can test out different experiences. Over here, here's a really neat one. I like this one because this one is a holster, and this one goes from, again, if you want to have it vertical like this, right, or portrait, you could go landscape, all right, like this, and this basically also has a hook. This is also available on Printables, and this was also printed in the ASA material from, again, Polymaker, but this one I actually printed it on the Key 3 Max, or the Max 3. Great printer. It is fast, and it did a fantastic job with this print. You can see the quality. Again, X1 carbon, Key. The last one that I printed over here, and I did this one on the Elegoo. This is the Elegoo, I think it's the Neptune Max. Big printer. And this one's actually in PLA. I didn't print it in an ASA. I have an ASA over here, and I'll tell you what printer I use there. But this I printed on that one. And what you can see here is basically it allows you to take the cord, wrap it around, you're going to see it, and then tuck it away so that it's not in the way, and it gives you a lot of freedom when you're walking around. You don't have to worry about the cord getting caught on something. And the one thing I really don't like about this cord is that the cords are locked in, and I fear that I'm going to damage the Vision, or I'm going to damage the battery. And the battery is about $200 to $300 alone. So it kind of doesn't have a MagSafe connection. It's actually a physical lock, right, that you lock in, and I'll show you in a second. So what I like about this is that it takes it away, and I don't have to worry about getting it caught on a kitchen drawer or on a door handle. And think about it, as this cord is going down, it basically goes to your waist height or your pocket, if that's where you're putting it. And that cord could get caught. And I see a lot of people damaging their Vision Pros because they'll be walking, that cord is going to get caught on something, and then it's going to get yanked. I just see that happening. So that's my paranoia, and that's why I'm using this. So basically you can put the battery on here, and it basically has this little thing right here, this little cap, locks into place, and then you could put it on your waist, on the actual Vision Pro on the back, not on your waist, but on the Vision Pro. So I love this. There's a lot of other things. Uncle Jesse, he actually created a tray and has created some accessories, and also an adapter that's going to allow you to connect another band like this on top of it. I'm going to try that. I've already printed it, and I also printed it on the Polymaker ASA material because it's very light and it should give me the strength that I need. Now, let me show you how this looks like now on the Vision. So I'm going to put it on here. And the cool thing about this is, again, this guy right here, I'll bring this back on camera. This right here, something similar to this, Belkin, is $50, right? This is maybe $2 in material. This is what we're talking about, guys. 3D printing. Just a couple bucks, maybe that much, because I had some supports on here. I printed it like this. And I think I had a raft maybe $2. $2 versus $50. And if it breaks, guess what? I can print another one, and I can print in any color I want. This over here was, again, around $2. And this last one is around $2 too. You can't beat it. You can't beat it with 3D printing. All right, so let's look and see what's going on here in the back. So you'll notice I've connected it here to the back of the Vision. You'll notice how I've kind of put the cable around it. Now, one of the things I do too, because I'm worried about kinking this cable too much, is when I wrapped it, I put my finger like this so that I can have this healthy loop, and then I went around, right? So this is just my paranoia. I just put my finger here, it wrapped around, and I did the loop. And then after I did the loop, I tucked it under this connector here, or this hook here, and then I brought it over here. Now, what I could do is put it just like this, right? And then that's going to reduce the strain. Now, this is what I was saying on the side here. There's no real... this is not MagSafe. It's not the one that kind of pops out like you would see on your Mac. This is actually a lock, and it actually has right here a locking mechanism. So you put it in like this, and it locks into place. So that's what we're talking about. So Bottom line is that there's great accessories available, and we're going to take a look at Printables, and I'll take you to the site where you can actually get these, download them, and have them. If you're contemplating getting a Vision Pro, these accessories are incredibly accessible, incredibly affordable, and like this guy right here, my absolute favorite. Now, when you go to Printables, all you have to do is type in Apple Vision Pro, and there's a couple of things that you're going to find here. First of all, you're going to find models. You'll see what Uncle Jesse put together here. These are some really good models. We'll just take a look at some of the options that you have. So I'm just going to click on it. So this is a really nice tray. I have something like this. I have a Meta Pro, and it has like a little docking station, and I actually have it at my nightstand with a docking station where it's kind of there. I think I may either print this one or make one similar with some options that I really like, that I've been thinking about. And this is also a model that's available on this site. And you'll notice here that there's also then a model of the actual Vision Pro that could be used for creating. So all the parts are here. So you notice here you have this part, so you can see what the Vision looks like. And then it has literally all the pieces here so that you can go ahead and create accessories for the Apple Vision Pro. You'll notice Uncle Jesse did this stand, and this is, he has two stands. One that is very similar to what you see at the store, and then he created another one that's a little bit more organic, right? So that's a nice one. Here's a sample of the battery pack. I've been creating my own battery pack holder using this sample. You'll notice over here, here is the actual version that I was using, that I showed you that the example is of. This is the Apple Vision Pro battery belt holster, and you can see it's by Jared right here. Here is the product, and you can see, again, these are available. This is like $50 if you go with the Belkin one. And I'll tell you, this is a great model. I have it. It works. You'll notice here, for those of you who like wearing a cap, and I love the cap option because the cap option does give you some support. Notice what's going on right here. We're going to zoom in for a second. You basically have the Vision Pro is getting supported by your baseball cap. I absolutely love this idea. So you see it right here. And basically it clips. It has like some gator teeth, and then it's going to connect and give it some support with your baseball cap or any cap you're wearing. Great idea, and I think it's going to give you a lot of support. You have a vertical holster here, right? Here's another option. Right? Doesn't go connected to the back, but this is another option for those of you who are looking for another holster. And then you'll see the one that I got in a second. Oh, here is a little cover. This is a lens cap that's available. We won't click through all of them, but I think this is a nice one too. So this one basically allows you to make sure that if you are using a third-party backpack or bag, that you don't damage your Apple Vision Pro. This is what I really like that Jesse put together, Uncle Jesse. This basically allows, and you'll see it right here, he's basically using two straps. And what I like about this strap is that you have this is adjustable and this is adjustable. So both of these are adjustable, and that's going to give you more support. I think I'm going to go to the Apple Store and get another strap. Keep in mind that these straps are $100 each. So he's using a smaller strap on the top, and then is basically giving him this look. And then all he's created was this adapter. Really, really nice design. Very grateful for him making that. And then my absolute favorite, this is the one that I'm using, is this one right here. This is from Evan, and you can see again Evan000, and you'll notice again this is what's going on behind here. Very similar. You saw how I have mine connected, which is exactly the same, and what it would look like printed. And then once you have it on, this is the kind of support you're getting. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. So if you also go to the Bambu community, and let's go ahead and go there, you'll type in Apple Vision Pro. And you'll notice as soon as I did that, there's already some hits. So here you see some additional options. Here they actually have the model again for you to be able to play with, so you can create your own work. Here is another belt clip. Here is again that file. You'll notice there's a battery pack model. Jesse's work also showing up here. And then you see a dual charging station. And then you have a Pro charger right here. Let's see what this looks like. So this is, so this is basically so that you can put it to charge and tuck the cables away nicely. Cool thing about this is that as soon as you open any of these files, it opens up the Bambu Labs software. and all the configurations are done, and you can just have to hit print as long as you have this right print profile, the filament that they're using. So once again, a lot of options. Very thankful and grateful to the maker community and for all of those that are making products or accessories. I have also have my designs going. I have a tray that I'm working on, and once it's available, you should see it also in both of these areas. So guys, those are the accessories you can get today and 3D print them for the Apple Vision Pro. See you in the next one.